Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, and this is the fourth part of the PvP series guide that we are making, and this is going to be focusing on a very important topic in a Temtem battle, and it's going to be buffs and debuffs that can be applied to your Temtem, and they are basically universal, which is +1, +2, +3, +4, and +5. It can also go the same way in the minus as well. So the percentages and the numbers are the same, whether it's plus or minus. But it is absolutely beneficial that you know the percentages and stuff so that you can accurately get a idea of how much damage are you going to do if you have +2 attack, or how much less damage would you take if it's -2 attack on the other side. Guys, if you are liking the content that I'm making, then I would really appreciate if you put down a comment below and let me know what I can do to improve myself, or what new videos would you like to see in the series further up ahead, because I have a certain few topics that I have planned already, but the next ones would be decided by the community itself. If you dislike it, then please let me know what can I improve in myself. Other than that, please like and share the video with your friends and hit that subscribe button and tap on the notification bell so you get notified of the updates. Now, without wasting any time, let's get into the video, and Mr. Rishi will take over this. Here we go.
Hey guys, I'm Mr.Rishi. I am a Temtem streamer and competitive Temtem player. So, as Saga said, by the end of this video, you will know uh, how your stats are interacting with one another. When you look at that battle screen, when you press X during a battle, you'll be able to know what stats your Temtem are at. So, if you, as many of you may have played the game Pokemon, the the stats in Temtem function very similar when it comes to debuffs and buffs to Pokemon. So if you already know how those work, you don't really need to watch this video. Go watch some of the other videos on Saga's channel and learn the intricacies of competitive Temtem that aren't the same as Pokemon. But if you haven't, I will go into more detail now. So a buff and debuff in Temtem you can get through many different ways, and you will accumulate them throughout your battle. So a at neutral buff slash so without any buffs or debuffs, your stats are multiplied by a 2/2 fraction. Okay, so obviously this equates to 1, so your stats aren't changed at all. But if you get a +1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 in to a stat, then it adds either the respective number to the top of the fraction and multiplies your stat by that. That means at +1, you have +50%. At +2, which is 4/2 now at this point, you have ×2 of that stat. At +3, you have 1.5 or 2.5 times that stat, and at +4, you have 3 times that stat, and +5, etc. So now debuffs work a little differently. Debuffs, instead of adding it to the top of the fraction or subtracting it to the top of the fraction, you add it to the bottom of the fraction. So if you have a -1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, it adds the respective number to the bottom of that fraction. So at -1, you have 66 or 67% of your original stat. At -2, it's half of that stat. At -3, it is 0.4 of that stat. At -4, it is 0.33, and at -5, it's 0.29. So now that we got that out of the way, as you may have noticed, I only went up to 5 or down to -5. That is because the maximum multiplier in Temtem is +5 or -5 to a certain stat. And as we can see here on Saga's screen, Saga, if you could go +1 speed, you can see the speed at the bottom of the screen increasing, and then -1 speed will decrease it by 33%. So these obviously are very, very important in a game of Temtem. This can be the difference between outspeeding and underspeeding something, getting a kill and living a hit. Certain things like that will all interact, or can change the whole entire course of a game. So another part of this is the different ways that you can get debuffs and buffs. The way you can get debuffs and buffs are either from techniques, from traits, and from held items that you use. Those three ways are the main three ways that you get debuffs and buffs. Whether it's an enemy technique or an ally technique, can give you a debuff or buff. And I believe that is all the bases that I can cover here. If there's anything else, Saga, if you want to add anything, please let me know.
Okay, so there would be one thing that I would like to like specifically add, and it's from my experience of playing much, I would say. So that would be it's almost always, guys, never worth to go more than +2 attack unless it's really necessary. So
Well, going +4 is good. Yeah. So the difference between +2 and +4 is much different, like you said, between neutral and +2, right? Because going from,
correct.
yeah, an increase from ×1 to ×2 is double, right? Like you said. And then
Mm-hmm.
an increase though from +2 to +4 is 2 to 3, which is again, like you said, times 1.5. And also another thing to mention, because of how things work in Temtem, how the damage is calculated, um, just because you get +2 and you get double the attack of a Temtem doesn't mean you're doing double damage all the time. And that is because of how damage is calculated. So keep that in mind whenever you go into battle.
Yeah, that is actually very true. And also, when you go from +2 to +4, you are not gaining much, but you're almost losing like 27 stamina, which is almost really huge when it comes to a Temtem. And in this game itself, the stamina is a really big factor that you need to take care of, and you have to manage it very properly, or else you will be losing the match just based on the stamina itself. It does not matter if you have +4 heat up if you can't attack, right? So you have to manage stamina accordingly as well.
Yep, and I believe that that is everything that we need to say in this video. If there is anything, if anyone who is an experienced Temtem player sees this video and sees something that we missed, please let us know in the comments so that people looking through the comments can see that and add that to their knowledge base.
Yeah, and there is another video that's coming right after this as well, which is about the speed ties and how does it work, like how does the 2 prior work, 3 prior work and stuff, which would really help you understand the basics of the Thames itself. And just as a basic reference for speed, guys, if you have like +1 speed, it's almost like a +1 prio on the speed ties
Or
itself.
it's
And
like a
we
three
will
prio
be,
move.
yeah, 3 prio. If it's a 2 prio, then it acts like a 3 prio. And I'll go ahead and show you guys about that in the next video, which is going to be on speed ties itself. And if you guys like this kind of content that we are making, trying to get more and more PvP players engaged into Temtem, then do like and share this video with all your friends, and come hang out with us on Twitch. We are live every single day in the evening time. And definitely check out Mr. Rishi, one of the best players that Temtem ever had,
Oh, I don't know about
and
that.
multiple time tournament winners, of
Oh,
course. Without that saying, it's not ending. And always, if you like this, then smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, guys. And we will catch you up in the next video. Rishi, do you have any closing?
No, I don't think so. Other than you took the words right out of my mouth. Make sure to hit me up on Twitch, everyone, and hope you have an amazing time in your Temtem battles.
Thank you so much for hanging. Hey guys, this secret message is being recorded for anyone that decides to stay till the end of the video. So this is a secret invitation for my YouTube family, because my community, they all know that I'm getting married on this month at the last date, which would be 30th of November. So this is my formal invitation to my YouTube family as well. You guys are all invited. It is going to be streamed on Twitch. Because of Corona, we cannot invite our families, like all the members that would like to be with us on this occasion. So I have decided that we will be streaming it as well on Twitch. I will drop all the links below. You can definitely come and hang out for Temtem stuff, Temtem help, Temtem related talks, and having fun with our community. But I would definitely enjoy it a lot if you guys come and join us on this auspicious occasion. And the timings would be 30th of November, 7 p.m. Pacific time and 10 p.m. Eastern time. So I hope you guys take out some of your valuable time on that specific day for me. I would really feel nice, and most of you are welcome. Thank you so much, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and peace out.